Hi guys, welcome back to Vibes with Funke. How are you guys doing? Hope you are staying safe, doing all the right things, washing your hands, practicing social distancing. Anyway, so I'm doing a video today that has something to do with relationships, guys and girls, and something prompted me to do this particular video because I have someone or a friend who is in a situation, in a similar situation, something that this I'm about to talk about. And then coincidentally, I was just going through Instagram today, and then I saw this post from Diary of a Niger Girl, and it's quite similar to what I want to talk about. So it actually really gave me the push to do this video today, and it's just about talking about how we ladies or guys, but I'm talking about ladies in general, how we hold on to a relationship, or guys where we know that we're supposed to move on. We know that we're not supposed to be wasting our time with that particular relationship, especially when a guy is not committing to you and he just keeps coming up with an excuse as to why he can't commit to you. So it leaves you in a situationship with him as opposed to having like a proper defined relationship with him. The post from Diary of a Niger Girl is about, "You're holding on too tight, sis. Please don't allow anyone treat you like a compulsory nuisance, blah blah blah. They won't break up with you, neither will they treat you right." And they went on to say something like, they pull you close like a troublesome favored child, knowing your mind is beginning to redirect into choosing yourself. They don't want you to go, and they don't want to treat you right either. This leaves you constantly confused. Does it want me? Does it not? Love is perfect, but it would never leave you confused. Even when there's a conflict, your heart will still be at peace. Stop begging, stop complaining. You have already shown them enough love to last a lifetime. So release your old, sis. Pour all that love back on yourself. You're worthy. And I'm going to go back on that particular word where it says that love would never leave you confused. Even if there's a conflict, your heart will still be at peace. It just simply means when you're with the right person, when we are with someone who really loves you, who is ready to commit to you and all of that, you will never be confused about what you guys have or what you guys are doing with each other. There won't be any confusion at all. And this friend of mine is in a situationship where she's with a guy who is having a hard time committing. Fine. She's like the only person who sort of understands his reason. But like I always say, in this kind of situations as women, we always find or try to make excuses for these men or guys, and like, oh, this is the reason why I can't commit. I understand him. You can't understand. Why is it easy for you to understand but difficult for you to explain to some other people as to why you want to wait? Someone is telling you that, oh, just give me some more time, it cannot promise you that, oh, this is when it will be ready. And I think that's like a waste of time. My opinion, please, people, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section what you think about when a guy tells you, oh, I just need some more time. This is the reason why I can't commit right now. If I commit to you right now, I feel like as if I will not be giving you my best, or I won't be giving you my all. I mean, when you're of a certain age, I don't even think it has to be with the age. You will know when you're mentally ready, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually ready to commit to a woman. And I'm not even saying that, oh, commit to her today and then get married to her tomorrow. I'm just saying commit to someone that you love. You've been with this particular person for 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years, and you still cannot commit to her. She cannot stand outside and say, hey, that's my boyfriend. You cannot stand outside and say, hey, that's my girlfriend. But you're comfortable with that relationship that you guys have. You guys are maybe sleeping with each other or not. You guys are constantly spending time together. And then because we women, we're all like super, super emotional. So we put everything into it. You mostly focus on this guy, and then you're not even allowing other guys to come in because you're in love with this particular guy. So even when you try to say, oh, let me try and talk to other guys, it's difficult for you to actually move on because there is someone else who you love. And then there's that constant question you're asking yourself that, okay, if I try to date this other new guy now, what if this guy that you really love now becomes ready, and then you're already dating someone else, and then the question of, oh my God, I wish I had waited for him. I think that's like totally wrong. Any guy who loves you will not waste your time like that. Any guy who loves you will commit to you when a guy who is ready is ready. I think that's just it. When a guy is ready, he's ready. I'm not really confused about where you stand. It will not leave you confused about why he cannot commit to you and all of that, you know. And sometimes we stay in a relationship out of fear of, you know, starting all over again. Oh, I'm so used to this particular guy. He knows me. I know him in and out. We know each other in and out, you know, and then I start all over again. I will not lie to you. The whole dating process is very stressful. Like, you break up with someone, you meet a new guy, then you're starting all over again with the whole interview questions. So let's get to know each other. What do you do? What are your likes and your dislikes? And blah, blah, blah. And all of that, it can be stressful. But I think I would rather go through that stressful dating process than be with someone who would waste my time, who would keep telling me, who would keep giving excuses as to why I cannot commit to me, and is telling me to please wait, just give me some more time, give me some more time. I need like 3 months or 6 months or 1 year just to sort myself, put myself in the right headspace. What if I wait for you for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and in between that period of time you find another girl that you fall in love with? So please, what happens to me? All my time and effort wasted, my emotions gone down the drain. And that's what happens a higher percentage of the time. When you actually listen to these guys and you give them that time that they need, in quotes, which I think is crap, I think it's just time wasting, my opinion. Most of the time, these guys never really come back to these ladies who actually did wait for them. They mostly always move on to some other girl. Some other new girl comes into the picture. I've seen guys who dated girls for like maybe 3, 4, 5 years who had a problem committing, and then they meet another girl in the space of 6, 8 months, and they totally like fully commit into that relationship. And the other girl that they dated for so long, you're wondering, where did you get it wrong? What did you do wrong? What should you have done better? My dear, you didn't do anything wrong. That is his loss. Is the one who lost you, because you invested your time and emotions into something and you learned from it, you've moved on from it. It's his loss, not yours. Do not even blame yourself for that. So for every girl who is actually waiting and some guy is lying to you somewhere that just give me some more time, give me some more time, I probably just give me, I think he's wasting your time. Like I said, my opinion, please let me know what you think about it, you know. And the watchword here is love. Or a guy who really loves you will never leave you confused. There would always be clarity. It's not rocket science. And then most of the time, when a guy has a problem with committing to you, most of the time it always leads to disrespect, because then there's too much familiarity. He always knows that, oh, you would always be there, you would always wait. He almost feels like as if you're desperate for that love from him, so he can always toss you around and tell you to wait, knowing that you will wait. My darling, I think you should move on. I think the right guy will find you. A guy who loves you will not even give you that ultimatum. You won't even be the one chasing him. You won't be the one asking him, what are you guys doing or what are you guys not doing? You will be the one doing the right things, telling you the right words, knowing the right things to do. You're a treasure. You need to, you know, understand your worth. Do not let any man bring you down at all. Don't, you know. And another thing that I also thought I was going to talk about is that, you know, staying with that one person because it's convenient and not wanting to go through I spoke about that. You know, you don't want to go through the whole process again of, you know, starting all over and all of that. See, if you can go through the pain of heartbreak, go through the pain of your heart being shattered and being down and all that, my dear, you can handle starting over. That same energy that you want to use in waiting for a guy for 6 months, for 1 year, use that same energy to build yourself. Use that same energy to move away from that relationship and then build on yourself, build on your self-esteem, build on your self-worth. Use that same energy to invest in yourself. And the right guy that would love you, that would appreciate you and appreciate your time, will come your way. Stop wasting your time with all this time wasters telling you to give them time. I know that there are some men who are not in a place, maybe financially, they're trying to put their life together, you know, and try to get the money right and all of that. For those kind of guys, it's excusable, and you would know, trust me, you would know when a guy is actually wasting your time without you actually even making excuses for them, you know. But I can tell you that most of the time, when these guys say, give me some time, give me a little bit of time, it's because they are the ones with the problem and it has nothing to do with you. And in my opinion, my advice is, do not let any guy give you that crap. Do not let any guy tell you that, you know, wait for me and all of that. Move on. If he wants you, he would commit. He's not committing because he doesn't want you, girl. Truth is bitter, but it's the truth, you know. So that's what I feel about that situation. And please, people, go to the comment section. Tell me what you feel. Tell me your opinion about, you know, this particular topic about waiting. If you think they're time wasters, or you think maybe, yeah, it's good to wait and blah blah blah, whatever you think, please leave, you know, let's all learn. I also want to learn. I might be wrong, you know, so just let me know what you guys think, and then we take it from there. And until the next time with Vibes with Funke, I love you guys.